What's up, you guys? Mitchell Gonzales, the Bearded Realtor here with Antonio Toledo, also Realtor Extraordinaire. Hey, are you guys thinking about making a move to Colorado and you're wondering what the buzz is all about for Boulder? Well, you're in luck. Today, we're going to talk about exactly why people love Boulder, Colorado. So, let's hang out. What's up, you guys? Mitchell Gonzales, the Bearded Realtor. If you've seen one of my videos before in the past, welcome back. If you're checking out one of my videos for the very first time, make sure you click the red subscribe button below, as I do post weekly content all about living in and moving to the Boulder area and Denver area. Along with that, as much as I love making these videos, I am also a licensed broker out here in the state of Colorado, as is Antonio. So if you have any questions about real estate, if you have any questions just about Colorado in general, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, write me an email. We're available to answer any questions that you guys may have. But with that being said, you guys, we're going to jump right into the video today. So maybe you've been thinking about making a move to Colorado, and odds are one of the first cities that you're probably looking at is either Denver or Boulder. Beautiful, right? And you're wondering, what is the buzz all about in Boulder? Why do people love Boulder? So that's why I brought Antonio here, because I love Boulder, but this guy loves Boulder enough to live here. So I figured, who better to bring on than Antonio? So he's also a realtor. He's on my team. It's a fantastic job for his clients. So we're going to go in and tell you exactly what the buzz is about Boulder and why people love it.
So one of the reasons I really like to live in Boulder is you get a little bit of both. So you get the city, downtown, you also get the trails. Boulder has about 150 some odd miles of trails, all accessible from pretty much anywhere in town. It's great to just get out in the morning, or if you want to go for a quick evening hike or spend all day out here. One of my favorite things to do is definitely hit the trails.
Yeah, and what the nice thing about Boulder is the location. It's right along the foothills here. So the nice thing is you get both the city life, very well developed city, and you also get the outdoor life. So it's almost like a lot of cities, there's city and there's a lot of parks within the city. For Boulder, when I think of Boulder, I almost think Boulder is like a gigantic park, and Boulder just lives inside of it. So, I mean, really the outdoor activities are endless. We're over here at Chautauqua Park right now, and I know I already kind of showed you guys what's going on. I'm going to show you again because Chautauqua Park is absolutely beautiful. This is kind of like the go-to. There's actually a wedding down there right now. But it's kind of the go-to spot where if you live in Boulder, you've either done your graduation photos here, your engagement photos, your wedding photos, or your pregnancy photos, or family photos. You have a photo at Chautauqua Park. So along with that, there's like a lot. You're a big mountain biker, right? So,
oh yeah, there's tons of mountain biking trails. These trails lead up to the rocks where you can actually climb. There's set routes for rock climbing as well. Most of the trails are dog friendly too. This is a really dog friendly town, so you'll find that sometimes you might even have to have a permit for your dog, but they are allowed in most trails, which is nice.
So if you like the outdoors, Boulder is definitely for you. If you like staying inside, move to a different city. You're going to hate Boulder. So, outdoors, first reason why people love Boulder. All right, next thing we're going to talk about is, you may or may not know this, but Boulder is actually quite a college town. The University of Colorado is located in Boulder. I don't know if you can see in this video, but it's all the red roofs over there is CU, and Boulder loves its college, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, you went to Penn State, right?
Yeah, it's a college town, but it's also a nice mix of college town and not so much college town. So yeah, it's a good mix. And
he actually likes, if CU is playing Penn State, he would never admit this, but he told me off camera, he said he would root for CU over.
You said that was a secret.
People love their college town here. I mean, as you probably heard, if you're a sports person, CU just switched to the Big 10 or Big 12, which much needed. We should have never gone to the Pac-12, so happy to be back in the Big 12. Hopefully it brings a winning culture back. This basketball team's not bad already. Football team with Coach Prime. People are ecstatic about Coach Prime being in Boulder.
A little bit of a buzz.
This is like one of the biggest things that's happened. But I think one of the great things is, we didn't talk about this earlier, but CU, or in Boulder in general, is extremely walkable, extremely likable. So if you don't have transportation, very easy to get around. CU's kind of right in the middle. You've also got Pearl Street, which is very popular. So being a college town, the walkability, bikeability is absolutely huge because, as a lot of people know, the traffic in Boulder can get quite intense. So sometimes it's probably quicker to walk or bike somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
So people love their CU buffs, so SCO buffs. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the food options in Boulder. So I'm not really a foodie, but I'm not going to lie. I appreciate a good meal from time to time. And I would say Boulder, would you consider a foodie's dream?
Yeah, definitely. Lots of different options, all pretty much within the same area as well, so you don't have to worry about commuting from one end of town to the other. And yeah, there's a large variety from sushi to classic American steakhouses, little niche things in between too.
Yeah, you gotta check out Flagstaff House. So it's over here on Flagstaff Mountain, over there somewhere, maybe over there. But it's one of the top restaurants in the state. You get absolutely unbelievable views of Boulder. The service is top notch. It's like, I think it says it's like a 7-course meal on the menu, but really they're bringing you little hors d'oeuvres in between. Great experience, great service. Oak is also considered one of the best restaurants in the area. So definitely a ton of food options, ton of price options. So for really any type of budget. So along with that, I know one of the main reasons Tone loves the outdoors, but he also appreciates a nice cold beer on a hot day, which we're going to go get after this movie. So what can you say about the beer options, the beverage options, breweries?
I mean, first of all, there's really nothing better than a cold beer after a long hike in the summer. It just hits differently. And we have dozens of breweries here in Boulder. My personal favorite are like Upslope, Avery. Those are all really cool breweries with great options and food sometimes.
Yeah, we're definitely in need of cold beer because Tone had me hike like a mile, and that's like a new record for me personally. So, ton of great food and beverage options in Boulder. All right, so another mildly important item if you're thinking about moving to Boulder and reasons why people love it is the economy is booming for out here. Would you say that's safe?
Booming.
Booming. So definitely a ton of job opportunities. I mean, and the cost of living in Boulder is supported by the booming economy. So there's a lot of big employers out here. You've got IBM, you've got Lockheed Martin, Google just opened a campus out here. X, formerly known as Twitter, there's some employment options out here for that as well. Along with a lot of different healthcare options. Obviously, you have the CU campus. There's a ton of employment options over there. And then you got the whole Boulder Valley School District. So if you are thinking about making a move to Boulder, you're wondering why people love it, it's because a lot of people here are making a lot of money, which is always can make a city more enjoyable, living more enjoyable if you have a nice, solid job. So employment, economy, definitely solid in Boulder. All right, so the last thing we're going to talk about is, obviously we're in real estate, and we'd be pretty terrible realtors if we did not mention the housing in Boulder. And the housing is one of the reasons why people love Boulder. So there's a wide range of housing. You can really get anything from a condo in the low threes upwards to agent in our brokerage actually just broke the Boulder record with a sale that was right around 13 million. So anywhere from 300,000 to 13 million. Now the 300,000 is going to be a little more common than the 13 million. Now if 13 million is your price point, we can definitely help you find something in that price point. I'm happy to do so. But yeah, a wide variety of homes, a wide variety of different styles of homes. You have some of the more classical, style homes to anything ultra modern. And as you can see behind us, there's just a ton of trees, which is greenery is just not very common. You have a lot of the new developments in the area where there's like these little tiny trees, not a lot of greenery. So I think people definitely like the trees around here, right?
Yeah, and actually the city of Boulder passed a law years ago mandating that buildings aren't allowed to be built over 3 stories with a few exceptions, mainly hospitals and the university. And that's just to, keep the view for everybody, accessible for everybody, whether you're in a $300,000 condo or a $13 million mansion.
Yep, so that's definitely one of the top reasons why people love Boulder, the housing, an appreciating market. If you go to sell your house and you have a lot of equity, that's definitely going to make you love your city, and a lot of people love Boulder because of that. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. Hopefully you learned something new about the city of Boulder and are seeing why so many people love this incredible city. If you have any other questions about the city, or maybe you've decided that Boulder is for you and you want to check out some houses over here, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, write us an email. We're available 24/7 to answer any questions that you may have about Boulder, about the surrounding area, about housing. If you just want someone to vent to, you can call us. We're there for you. So with that being said, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. Beard Realtor and Realtor Extraordinaire, signing off.
See you guys.